Sorry this video is coming out a little later than expected. I got lazy last week with filming a video, so don't worry though, there will be 2 videos this week because if you guys didn't already know, my birthday is actually this week. And so, you know, the big 2-1, you guys, or should I do it this way? This way? The big 2-1. So last year I did a video just like this and it was called 19 Things I Learned at 19. And last year when I made this video I saw other YouTubers doing it because I'm unoriginal as fuck, obviously. But I liked the concept behind it. It's just more of like a self-reflect of living that year in a sense. So here I am doing a video of 20 things I learned at 20. I feel like this video is gonna already be long if I continuously keep blabbering, so I'm just gonna go straight into it. Oh, so the first thing that I put down on this list was always reflect, and that is because it's always good to reflect just kind of like your goals, what you're striving to do, what you're working towards, you know, if you're saving money for something. Always reflect and always remind yourself like why you're doing the things that you're doing. Always think before you speak. That one's obviously like a no-brainer. Next thing, this one's probably so stupid, but I literally learned this year, and it's HIV only affects humans. I don't know why I had this assumption that animals like had HIV. Okay. Another thing that I learned this year was to always make sure to stay in touch with loved ones no matter how far the distance may be. It's literally like you. It's your decision whether you want to stay interactive with certain people in your life or if you don't. You know, you get to choose, you know, people who are always there for you when you needed them most. Number 5, consider other people's feelings, because my mom literally reminds me about this on the daily, and it's just, I don't know, I guess your actions not only affect you, but it affects others around you, and sometimes it affects people differently than how it affects you. So you just kind of want to always consider other people's feelings in that situation or scenario, blah blah blah. I literally am still learning this, and I'm trying to, you know, use good judgment. You obviously know, at least like I know by now what's right and what's wrong. You know, you just want to always use good judgment, because why wouldn't you? Another thing that I learned throughout this year was trust your intuition, because to me, like, I've always had a gut feeling in certain like situations with friends and stuff like that. And the times that I've trusted my gut feeling, it's been right. You know, it's weird. If you have a bad feeling about something and if you don't, you know, feel comfortable doing it, don't do it. If you have a really good feeling about taking a risk, you know, take that risk. If you by any like chance, you know, don't end up receiving any successful outcome from taking that risk, then take that as a learning experience. Another thing that I strongly learned and strongly preach is do not dwell in the past, because if you just let yourself sit in, you know, like a state of sadness or a state of anger or a state of just like being in a bad mood, you know, you're not gonna progress yourself as a person. You kind of want to be able to realize what the problem is and learn how to just like move on from it. You don't want to have yourself like stuck in this like rut for long periods of time. And I understand there are incidents in life where we get put in like the shittiest mood. I get that you have a reason in that moment to feel the way that you want to feel, but it's not something you should just like hold on to. I just don't like dwelling in the past because it's a waste of my time and energy when I can be using that time and energy to just progress on myself as a person, you know what I mean? Number 9, closed mouths don't get fed. I mean, realistically, closed mouths don't get fed. If you want food, speak up. If you want answers about something, then you need to speak up about that issue, in a sense, I guess. I don't know. I'm a really bad translator right now. Another thing that I learned about myself is to make sure to know your worth, because to me, I think I'm a pretty good, hardworking person, and there was just this point in my life where I felt at my old job, McDonald's, where I literally felt like I was giving it my all and I was busting my ass. I was, you know, I was being a hard, dedicated worker like you should be in your like work area. Even if it's something you're not like passionate about, like at least like try your best because you're getting paid to be there, you know? And at one point I literally felt like I wasn't being treated the way that I was pushing myself, and it sucks because you feel like you put a lot of your time and commitment into something expect some sort of even ground like respect out of it, and sometimes you don't get it. So never let yourself settle for less. Like, always strive bigger and better. I sound so corny. Number 11, make sure you invest in relationships. It's always good to keep around people that help build you to be a better person. I actually learned this life lesson not too long ago. I was watching Bob's Burgers, but I realistically did not know that cows can't go downstairs. It never came across my mind that cows are unable to go downstairs, but now when I realistically think about it, like, that's crazy, because yeah, cows can't go downstairs. They can go upstairs, but yeah, fuck, you're screwed if you're trying to get a cow to go downstairs. Oh, this one's another like funny thing that I learned this year. Babies under like 1 year old, they can't have honey. There's like something in honey that can like get babies sick or some shit like that, and babies haven't developed like that like layer of like protection like with their white blood cells or some shit. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna feel stupid, and just don't correct me on this, please. Just don't, please. Okay, this one is something that I truly have come to terms with. This is something that has literally been a big part of my life since I've graduated high school. Being single is okay. Like, it's not the worst thing on the planet, you guys. You know, I understand that a lot of people, especially like now, they feel the need to be with someone. And as much as I understand the concept of having someone around there as like closure, I for one love feeling independent, so to say. Like, I have no interest right now in like wanting to be in a relationship or wanting to like get married or start a family. I'm solely focused right now on just my career and what I want to do in life, and just kind of waiting to see where my life takes me. And you know, if I do end up finding someone and starting a family, that's not something that I'm discouraging. It's just not something I'm prioritizing at the moment. And I feel like a lot of people prioritize like being in a relationship, and especially on social media, and I get it, you know, like that's the norm, that's a standard that you kind of grow up knowing. But it's just weird. Like, I don't know, don't you want to focus on like what you want to do in life before you want to find out who's the one? Because there's a fucking ton of people on the planet, you just don't know who it could be. And that's like the fun in it, is that I know one day if I really try, I will meet someone, and it probably won't even work out. I probably will have to meet multiple people to find, you know, like my partner. But I know ultimately I will find someone, and I'm in no rush for it. I'm just letting life do its thing, and if it pops up within the next month or year or 10 years, then let it. But as of right now, I love being single. Like, hell yeah. Oh my god, I really need to like take this one into account, but learn how to spend your money wisely. Number 16, know your limit. LOL. I put LOL like right after that because yeah, just know when you're like done in any situation, in any scenario, in any case. Just know your limit. Just when you know you are done, you are done. Do not ever push yourself more than you need to, because it is not worth it. Oh my gosh. Of course, this one's a follow-up to my last one, but number 17, don't throw your shot down the sink. You will regret it. You will instantly regret it, and I regret it. Another thing that I learned this year was starting habits or routines literally help. I think it only takes scientifically about like 15 days for like the average human to like get themselves into like a set routine of anything, basically. Like, if you're doing something continuously for 15 days, your body and mind will make you stick to that routine, unless you willingly break it, obviously. But I'm just throwing that like little fact out there for you. Another thing I learned while I was 20, don't lend out your money easily, because you know, sometimes you just don't get paid back like how you expect it to. My last piece of advice that I have for you, coming from the bottom of my heart, I wrote, don't buy shit from Twitter, because I had ordered like I think 3 different like kind of dad hats from this one like seller on Twitter literally over a month ago, and I don't have my hat still. That's a whole nother like story, I guess you can say. Be really precautious about like who you buy from online, especially from like third-party sellers. Like, you don't know if you're gonna get scammed or not, because fuck, I got scammed so much 2016. On that note, thank you guys for taking the time to watch this. I don't know if this was helpful for you in any way, but if you liked this video or anything about it, give it a thumbs up. Lets me know if I'm making good content or not. But thank you guys for watching. It means a lot, and I can't believe I'm another year older. I'll see you guys with another new video later sometime, hopefully. Who knows? Bye!